These pictures coming from Lok Kalyan Marg, from the Prime Minister's residence. This is the Cabinet Committee on Security meeting taking place. The Prime Minister there, flanked by Sushma Swaraj, the External Affairs Minister, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley. To his left, you see Rajnath Singh, the Home Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman there as well. So those are the pictures from... there's Nipendra Mishra, Principal Secretary in the Prime Minister's office. This is Ajit Doval there as well, right next to Arun Jaitley. The Prime Minister had said, Shiv, very clearly that we will strike back, openly declaring intent. So the Pakistani air defense system was obviously on full standby, full alert. Yeah. Despite that, the Indian Air Force went in. This is, in that sense, a big blow to Pakistan that thought very clearly that if the Indian Air Force crosses the LC, they'll have our Mirages and MiGs being blown to smithereens. That hasn't happened.
Absolutely correct, Rahul. And you know, today's the dawn strikes that have happened today are basically proof that no matter what kind of maximum alert level every single Pakistan unit may be on, the Indian Air Force has still managed to fly under the radar and still conduct those strikes. I just want to take you through a timeline of what happened, Rahul. February 15th, on the morning of February 15th, the Indian Cabinet met. That is the meeting, very similar to this one, in which the Cabinet Committee on Security was provided options by Indian Air Force Chief B.S. Dhanoa on the possibility of airstrikes. So when Prime Minister Modi then thereafter declared that the military has been given a free hand, he wasn't exaggerating, he wasn't lying. That was actually true. It means that the Cabinet Committee on Security, very much like the one that's meeting right now with all these senior leaders, had cleared the option of airstrikes. Thereafter, the Indian Air Force kicked in along with intelligence agencies to identify the specific targets where maximum casualties could be affected. They chose the Balakot area because there is a fair amount of terror infrastructure in that area, as well as the presence of Pakistan Army and ISI officials.
No, so there we want to just clarify that there are two Balakots inside
one
Pakistan.
One in Poonch and one in
One is just
Khyber.
Opposite Poonch, which is along the line of control. It is in POK.
Yeah.
It's on the other side. You do require to cross the LC. The second one is in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. At this moment, till we hear from sources in the government, we aren't certain of which Balakot this is. So that's a caveat that we need to build in, because this information now just coming in mostly from the Pakistani side. We're told that there will be a press conference where the Indian Air Force will explain what they've gone and done. And for the longest time, remember Air Chief Marshal Fali Major telling us that this was imminently doable even after 26/11. At that time, there was no political will. This time, you've got the same aircraft which you had then, the same technology, you've actually gone out and used it.
Rahul, after 26/11, after Pathankot, after Nagrota, after Uri as well in 2016, the airstrike option was presented to the government. You know, in its wisdom, both governments have sidestepped the airstrike option. Pulwama has obviously proven to be a history changer as far as the Modi government is concerned. You can call it a combination of circumstances. You can call it the public sentiment at this time. You can call it political will. The fact is, pulling the trigger on the airstrike option is a very, very difficult decision to make, and this is something that the government is going to be remembered for. Airstrikes are always going to be seen as escalatory, even though they will, do not cross any dangerous thresholds as far as Pakistan is concerned. I think India will expect some kind of retaliation at this time, even though Pakistan is playing it down.
But we must remember that for other countries, countries like Israel, countries like the United States, even countries like China, this is ordinarily the first course of action. Airstrikes, because the chances of there being damage are least in the cases of airstrike to your own forces, unlike a surgical strike using the special forces of the Indian Army, which actually require boots on the ground.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.